21. I have completed my day trade. In fact, I thought I'd completed it after my first trade early in the morning. I took a second trade in the evening, well, around this time, and finished with that. So we have had a green day. We looked at some tickers. The ones I was actually trying, well, I was kind of looking at earlier was Apple, a bit of Facebook, and MRNA. Didn't really look at something like Tesla. Oops, that's my YouTube. Okay, here we go. So I wrote in my little group here with my buddies what we were doing. I'm gonna show you the plan once I can find the link of what we were doing. So essentially, I trade with a group of guys, and we kind of all do similar things um, using channels, price action, um, and the like to kind of get ideas of trades. So if you're interested in trading with us, let me know. Not that, you know. So anyway, so yeah, so this was the plan before the open. So it's MRNA. Um, Usually in the morning before the market opens, I try and get a sense of where we are in the market cycle. It's always the first question I ask myself: where are we in the market cycle? Are we in a channel? Are we in a breakout? Are we in a range, like a trading range? And as you can see, we had a spike, a breakout, bear breakout, and then channel, and then we're kind of, you know, losing momentum. Also, that bear breakout is at the bottom of, or this channel is at the bottom of this range. So I thought this is a great place to buy some calls and go long. And ideally, I was hoping we would test that, but you know, for my first trade, I don't like to do too much, and I do need to learn how to manage, you know, the first trades for that. But that was the idea that let's look for a reversal over there. Let's see if we can get a third push down. So this is the first push and the second push. This is a double bottom, but if we can get a third push, that'll be a wedge, in which case we'll just take it long and ride it long. We also looked at Apple. I saw this range as well. We could reject this or we could break out. If we rejected it, we're heading down here. Or if we broke out, we are going to rally strongly, breaking all these resistances and see how far we get. Something similar with Facebook. Actually shared Facebook afterwards, but Facebook, because I had such a great rally. Remember, I bought some share and calls here. I actually sold them too early, but we had this massive rally, so chances are we're going to get a second leg up, which is actually what actually happened. And Facebook is kind of, right now as we speak, it's gone really far. So if we look at, just to start off with Facebook, I mean, look at that. It's gone so far up. But we didn't play that because it would have been a breakout trade. Actually, it would have been a good trade, actually. Just kind of seeing the return. And what I mean by return, you have a wedge bottom here. This would have been a great entry long. To have just taken it here and then obviously up. But this would have been great. All right, so back to what we traded. Oh, and then I'll just look at Apple because, you know, to show you what actually happened. We had that breakout through that channel, and it's just been rallying since. We have a bigger channel, a broad bull channel we've been trading in all this time, and you know, price has stopped there. This was the all-time high. We've broken it, and now we're up there. Channels are so good. Gives you a very good sense of where the price is headed and how you can sort of trade. All right, so now let's look at MRNA and what actually happened. Maybe get another bottom. All right, so let's go back. Remember I said I was waiting for a third push down. So we got our third push down, and then we bought that push and traded it upwards. Let's just zoom back out. But we got out really early, and there's a reason why I got out early. So I bought 2 contracts on this bar, going a bit too early, but bought 2 contracts on this bar and then bought 2 more on this entry over here, on this bar over here. Once I saw this wick here, bought another one and then bought another one over here. So we had 4 contracts in. we got up here, we exited and got a really nice profit of about 969, and we had this sideways motion and went back up, and that was great. Um, excuse me. And then came back down. I thought, okay, maybe we can have a higher low major trend reversal. And I was looking at, because I was looking at the 15-minute and saw that we had this level here, and I purchased the bottom of this bar here, which was this. Well, I was actually looking for a high one buy. So I thought this would be a good buy. Once we had this engulfing, I thought, okay, great, buy. And then I noticed we pulled back, and I thought, okay, let's try and hold this level. And then we came down. We never ever went up again. And so I just bought some more, bought some more, bought some more, and then bought some more over here. Had 9 contracts in, and then started to scale out as we started to go higher. This channel, let's just say, this channel is so tight. The first reversal would be very minor. This is the next reversal, which should be a really nice long into tomorrow. I should probably buy this because we probably will gap up and gap up massively, I think. But we'll see how that goes. Something tells me I should, but I'm not going to. I'm not yet reached that level where I'm going to be, because it may not happen. And then you'd be like, oh my god, I should have, I should have not done it, and you've done it, sort of thing. But this is such a nice engulfing bar, as you can see. Maybe we may get some really good rallies forward. So anyway, that was my trade for today. Oh, another thing, just some tips. You can always, sometimes it's very difficult to figure out where this stock is headed, especially during the day. If you notice you do this and you start doing this, you're in a trading range. And when you start seeing price not really sure where it's going, you're probably in a trading range. Oh my gosh, that is so much buying on just one bar. I mean, we're here, we were waiting for this, but look at this. This is bigger than all these bars. As I said, it's always a higher probability buy. Entry over there is always a good one. Yeah, but anyway, whenever things are confusing, you're in a trading range, and therefore you trade as if you're in a trading range. You buy high and no, buy low and sell high. You scalp. All right, guys. We will try again tomorrow.